Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream today. If you're watching this after the fact, because it is American Thanksgiving, it is Thursday, November 27th, 2025. So thank you to all those who may tune in during this timeline. It's my Thursday normal, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go live and just occupy some time, talk about some hi-fi things, but also to take on the theme of our American friends right now using Thanksgiving as a theme. I want to just showcase a couple things that I'm very grateful for and I feel very thankful for right now. I know that Thanksgiving can be a mixed topic when we look at historical facts, as it should be a mixed feeling. It is what it is, but I want to focus on the positive and just showcase and talk about some things that I'm thankful for. And then look at a bunch of other stuff like Black Friday sales, some of the deals that are going on, some of the things that I've been blessed with in terms of gifts and things that I'm thankful for. I don't know if anybody had caught it, but in the most recent comparison video, I was using two songs by a musical artist that I really appreciate and I have come to appreciate even more in the last year and two. Not that popular with the hi-fi community right now, but neither was Periphery until Polyphia, I should say. I got Periphery and Polyphia mixed up there because I just saw a video from both of them online. That song Playing God by Polyphia was not very popular until about 2023. I brought some of my suggestions to Expona, and then after that year it pretty much exploded and everybody was listening to it. So that is what it is. I feel like something just popped into my eye. No, why are you doing this to me on my live stream, Murphy? Same thing with another tune that was very thematic. It's a Chinese stringed instrument that comes in, and then there's like these really loud percussive sort of war drums that happen afterwards. I played that at Toronto Audio Fest back in 2022 in the EQ audio room. Actually, I have a clip of it somewhere. And then every year after that, I hear this song everywhere. It's like some of the influence that I've had goes unspoken, unnoticed, but it's like a trickling of sound effects, or it's not sound effects, but anyways. Welcome to my friends, True Voice of Reasons here, dropping a quick happy Thanksgiving, your neighboring country. Eldest house, yes, absolutely. Don't ignore family right now. I understand 100%. Thank you for being here. I like is the sales. I hate holidays. Well, there are some positive things, and I hope to focus on those. So the first thing that I want to talk about today, and I want to show my express gratitude for, is Mr. Charlie Robbins. Charlie Robbins is the name of the beloved artist that I've been talking about lately, Sincato. Sincato is the artist name behind the number of songs that I play in my recent comparison video, and this is his webpage. He's got merch. He's got music sheets and tabs for those that are interested in art, that kind of thing. A couple of different t-shirts. There's themes here from different albums. This is actually really, really cool that there's lots of different options for clothing and whatnot. A flag here as well. I think that I owe Mr. Robbins some love and attention, and I just wanted to showcase his page here with all of these different options for purchase. And even a pink hoodie with the logos on it. That's really, really nice. Nice festive one there. Looks like it's got stuff down the arm. T-shirts, all kinds of stuff. There may be something here that someone in the family or some musician that you know, a guitarist or pianist, may really appreciate some stuff. There's a lot of stuff on the webpage here. So I feel like I owe Mr. Robbins a little bit of love and respect. He did comment on the last video because like I said in previous lives and videos, like I've been following his work for a couple of years and started playing his songs at some, last year's Toronto Audio Fest. I got clips in the after hours show where someone sounds like, it sounds like two people playing because it's so elaborate. And yeah, very, very great music. And I appreciate the quality that goes into the work. This year, Memento came out. And Memento is a very expressive album. It's recorded very well. I feel like the mastering and technique has come a long way, so I don't mind using it in hi-fi spaces. But that's this album here that you can get. That's not the album cover, but Memento is the album that the sound samples were on. The song that I used is Codex. Codex has got some really nice guitar flow in it. And again, I'm sharing this because I feel like, I owe Charlie a little bit of thanks. I appreciate being able to use the music and share the music online and YouTube, and the record label and ownership of the label doesn't mute or block the songs. Now, I'm not trying to make money on his music by far. That's not the whole point. I mean to advertise for his albums, for his work, and represent his hard work in some of the demos that I'm doing. So by all means, please check out Syncato's work. All the albums are there, I believe. Yeah, this is the music is all on streaming platforms, so you have to just look up artist name, look for the albums. Memento is the latest album, so it'll look like this, which is very sort of like Asian-ish, gold, black, red, but there's a lot of flamenco and other influences in there. So go ahead and check that out if you wish. I mean to share his great work and say thanks. So that's item number one. Item number two, I'm going to shout out all of my influential and local stores. So Audio One is in Toronto, the north of Toronto. They have been a long-standing influence and great friends when I get a chance to hang out with them. They've been there since the beginning. I went and bought my first pair of speakers with them. I don't know that there's anything listed here about sales. Black Friday's on for some of the items and brands. Paradigm has their holiday sale on. So I wanted to just give a shout out to Audio One for being there since the beginning of my HiFi journey and always having a selection of items and in trade and in sale and that kind of thing. Their website here you can purchase and buy. Just wanted to give them a shout out and say thanks to Audio One. Another hi-fi shop that I've gotten to know and love very closely is obviously EQ Audio. Ed and Michelle and Matt and the whole crew there over the last number of years have been incredible. They definitely have Black Friday sales going on. Wow, it's not actually changing. Did it? Oh, it's stuck on the other page. They have Black Friday sales on, all kinds of brands featured on their Black Friday sale. They have in-ear monitors on sale. Certain brands are on sale. The web page will definitely show you all that. PSB's got some sales that are on right now. So I wanted to, shout out EQ Audio for being really cool, really expressive, really, bringing the all-time biggest rooms at the Toronto Audio Fest and contributing to a lot of the hi-fi stuff that's going on in the city lately. Really big shout out to them. So thank you very much to Ed and Michelle at EQ Audio. Another really big shout out here locally. I want to say thank you to Audio Excellence. Adrian and his crew at Audio Excellence have been there as well for me. My Sonus Faber Lumina series came through Audio Excellence, and I appreciate their work. Also with the YouTube channel. Their YouTube channel is very entertaining. The unboxings, for one, is a great aspect of things. They also have a lot of sales that are going on, the Black Friday sales, normal sales. Their website is very, very well kept. It's well managed. There's lots of details here. One of the big ones that I was thinking of is this kind of pricing. The H120 is on its way out because, as we know, Hagel has brought out their H150 that has upgraded components as well as its phono stage. So the remaining 120s are on their way out, and that's actually a really good deal. That's just about half off. Just about half off on the remaining units. I'm very tempted because I have the H20, not H20. Is it a P20? I have a P20, which I am forever grateful to Hagel Canada and Hagel Music Systems for allowing me to have this unit for review and otherwise. And I'm actually considering now, because I was looking at another system out here, do I trade my P20 in for the 150 or the 120? Because the 120 is at such a price now that I could easily make that compromise. I don't necessarily need a pre because I had power speakers out here. But I mean, even the 120's got RCA outs, and I could use something to kind of go XLR into the Bucart A10s. I like Adrian. He's such a nice YouTube channel. And yes, the unboxings are fun. Yes, absolutely. So shout outs to, how do I get to the, there we go. Shout outs to Audio Excellence Canada for their influence, for their supply of joy and music equipment knowledge, the support that they show at Toronto audio shows for Acora Acoustics, as well as Sonic Artistry. Jonathan at Sonic Artistry is always, these guys are kind of basically all together. Acora as well, as you guys saw in my last video, I had the Acora hat. Val allowed me a tour, so I was at Audio Excellence one day doing like a listen in this room that they're showcasing here, but obviously had the Acora stuff. And Val and Jonathan were kind of traveling around. We went back to the Acora site and the factory, and it was this kind of day in the winter, and Val's like, hey, if you need some winter gear, here's some branded stuff. So I ended up with some branded items, and I really, really appreciate their influence and kindness and generosity. So also very big shout out to Acora Acoustics. I really wish I could get to listen to some of their new stuff in-house. I mean, this new series is really, really beautiful. The MRC series. Just, they're heavy, they're expensive. I don't know what they feel about me having any demos for whatever reason. I don't know that it serves their purpose. I do have a small channel, so I don't expect a lot. So I thank them for all their influence. Anyways, Audio Excellence and Adrian. Another shop that I want to quickly shout out is True Tone Electronics. They are another local Canadian store that's recently shown me a lot of respect and mutual sort of opportunity. I look forward to hanging out with them in the next couple of weeks. They do have an event coming up. I'm not really sure if you're going to be able to see it here. Probably not a lot showing here, but they do have sales on Canadian products. Paradigm, Blue Sound, NAD. Well, NAD is not necessarily Canadian, I don't think. PSB is definitely Canadian. The Lenbook Industries, which is the company that takes care of all of them, they will be Canadian. Deals, top deals, promotions. There's lots of stuff here. There is an in-store event coming up December 9th. I believe it's December 9th, which is a Saturday. They will be doing an in-store event. There might be tickets still available. I'm not really sure. But if you're local, see, that's the event there. Let me see. Yeah, so here's the event. It's Listen, Learn, Win Audio. There was only 40 tickets available for the Heart and Stroke Foundation. There's probably not that many tickets left now. I'm not really sure how many tickets are left, but you get a chance. You get a 1 in 40 chance, basically, of winning up to a $5,000 audio system. So I think that's really, really cool that they're willing to do that. Again, local shop. They've been around for a long time, many, many, many years. And I've been to the shop maybe twice. which is crazy because, I live locally, but they are a little bit far from where I am. And most of you know I don't have a car or vehicle, so it makes a lot of my travel around the city a little bit difficult. But I will be going out there Saturday the 6th, not 9th. So Saturday the 6th, which is only a couple weeks, I'll be heading out there, check out the event, check out the store, do some coverage. May or may not be. Well, I'm not going to be included in this draw. I won't be drawing any kind of systems or whatever like that because that's not fair. It's kind of like insider trading. But because we're working together, I suspect I might be able to borrow some gear from them, check it out at home. We'll see how that goes. Another really big shout out that I want to make is to everybody at PMA Magazine, Sarah, Michelle, Pierre. I guess I can thank Alex as well. I know he doesn't really work with PMA per se, but he's been a great friend recently, and congratulations again to him and his shop that he opened up. Soul, what's it called? Soul something? Soul. Oh my goodness, I should be able to know this. Anyways, Alex was a co-host on a previous stream, so his shop details should be there. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to PMA for allowing me the opportunity to speak my mind and for, allowing me a platform to publish some of my words and thoughts. So now some of my photos live on through the webpage, and my work can be found online here. So really big thank you to everyone at PMA for allowing me the opportunity. It's a pleasure of a lifetime, really, because I came from this place of just being a kid in the city. I enjoyed music and I knew a little bit about audio, and my family had audio systems, and I got to meet more friends and more opportunities, and Toronto Audio Fest was the thing that I got to know back in 2018, and it's been the same crew the whole time. At that time, the show was a bit new, and it has definitely matured over the years. I've come to know so many of the other vendors and people that are involved, so many different distributors and company owners and designers, and I'm incredibly grateful for that opportunity to not just meet them and not have access to this stuff, but to learn from it, to experience it, to be included in the journey, so to speak. It's really unique. I find it really special in a way. And I'm super grateful for all of them for allowing this opportunity and also putting on, really cool events every year and allowing everyone to check out this really, really cool stuff. Amazing. I realized that there's a photo in here. Someone was asking me about colors for the Mako speakers, and I think that's the red ones that I have in-house right now. That could be it. This is at the show, the Toronto Audio Fest show. This would have been really nice, but I think these are much, much heavier. Probably the stone versions, which, yeah, I can't afford those. But this might have been the ones at the show that I'm currently borrowing. And then shout out to, let me see, can I do this real quick? I'm going to try to, I'm going to add this real quick. Yeah, shout out to Mark Jones. He's been really, really nice. Really nice guy. He came out. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to get this together. Yeah, Mark's a great guy. He came out, he spotted me arriving at the hotel, I think Thursday night, Friday morning maybe. I think it might have been Thursday night. And Yeah, he came out and said hello and asked how everything was doing, and we hang out in the room and just talk music. And I wish I could just sit still. Like, it's something that I'm going to try to do more in the future, is find a way that I can actually spend time with the guys there, because I'm so busy running around trying to get photos and video, and everything's work, 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 work. It's not nearly as much fun as I planned on having at these shows. So I've been at Mark's store a couple times. He's a great guy for sure. Yeah, absolutely. He deserves a lot of respect. Yeah, it's a lot of work, and just running around capturing things, and it's not the thing that we enjoy in the hobby. It's more work than it is fun, and I've been struggling a lot lately trying to figure out how to balance that out. So another thank you to is Jay. Jay's been, a really nice guy, a really good resource for bouncing ideas off of, a good friend when it matters. And I have to congratulate him, one, on his journey out to Asia, and then proposing to his then, I guess now fiance, which is absolutely crazy. So thank you to Jay. I'm going to leave it muted, but he's talking about here in his new video, his latest video, which just dropped under an hour ago. He actually mentioned Mark's room as being one of the best, and giving Mark his dues. But so I want to thank Jay for his friendship, his insights, his experiences, his ability to manage a community, his wisdoms in some cases. I mean, he's not quite half my age, but he's definitely younger than I am. But I feel like, as an audio friend, which is rare in this hobby to have somebody who's close in proximity and as well and is in experiences, it's really nice to have somebody like that. And I want to thank him as well. And also just to showcase, like, he does have a new video out, so I think you should go check that out. So that's all I basically have to share as far as that's concerned. I did want to share one more thing that I posted about in my Facebook, which was the idea of community and sharing an industry, like an industry that functions to make all of this audio stuff happen. And I got some photos that I did post to Facebook, but I want to share them here a little bit. And this is just to say, like, the people that are involved to make up the industry are really at the root of everything, because without the people that make this stuff go around, the guys that are designing it, shipping it, selling it, moving it around, and spending their lives facilitating audio in a business sense, they deserve a lot of respect. So at the end of the evening on Saturday, Toronto Audio Fest, and Montreal as well, because it's the same crew, they have a tradition of handing out an award, a Lifetime Achievement Award, as well as Up and Coming Award for new, younger sort of people that are in the hi-fi industry. And that crazy story that I posted a while ago on my YouTube channel about the lens, the camera lens that I got, which is a wild story in and of itself. The fact that lens showed up right before Toronto Audio Fest allowed me to take these photos. These photos are a result of the zoom lens that showed up. And I just wanted to share a few of them here in this display. So they're not in order, but these are kind of fun. So we were sitting at the table. There's Sherry from Acora Acoustics. Val is beside her. I don't know on which side. I think that's over his head. And then Jonathan's beside me over here. So I just snapped a shot of the phone, taking a picture of us. And then, oh my God, why am I so bad with names right now? I know the last name, but it's like, oh my God. Anyhow, I want to say Dawn, but I don't think it's Dawn. Oh my goodness, that's terrible of me to forget it. Anyways, I'm 100 feet away almost, and he spots me standing up with my lens. So I just snap this shot. It's so hilarious. And there's I think Lonnie from Kimber Cable. Basically Kimber Cable Canada. This is the representative from Kimber Cable Canada. I'm so sorry. My brain is just completely like out of my head right now. So anyways, they have live performers at this event, and then they bring up, there's Dylan there from PMA as well. So he's handing out the award or speaking on behalf of the award ceremony for the up and coming. Again, I'm like 100 feet away from the stage, and I was able to capture these fairly sharp images. And I was like, I swear to God, when I got home and I realized what I was able to do here to capture these moments of these friends, let's not get it twisted. These are friends that know each other that also work in hi-fi in an industry. So for them to share their moments, their words and thoughts, and get this captured this way with a lens that I happen to get, it made me cry and tear up, because I feel like I'm able to give back to these people and share with them their moments. It's incredible, and it really hit me that I was able to do this and capture it for them. Such a wonderful moment amongst friends in industry, and it wouldn't have been possible if this lens didn't show up. There's no way I could have got these moments last year. And then all the friends that I know, and their heartfelt moments talking about friends, and handing out awards. Just amazing. And then the outfits that they have. These photos are not really in order here, so yeah, Lifetime Achievement Award to Vince. A special thanks to Tricell and Vince and David here for also lending me a unit quite a while ago. The Advanced Paris unit that came through a while ago, they were involved in lending me this unit, so I really appreciate their generosity and seeing opportunity in basically an up and coming channel, and a person that just likes to listen to and review some products. So I'm really grateful for them as well. So thank you to Tricell and David and Vince for seeing an opportunity in me that, not many others have. I appreciate that. So all these great moments here, just because I was able to get this lens and bring it out to the event. Anyhow, that's enough for me before I start getting mushy. Yeah, there we go. So thank you for hanging out today. I know this is a really rough one because Thanksgiving is today, and there's going to be a lot of people busy, and I don't want to take up too much time. So thank everybody. Thank you so much to my friends. Thank you to those who have been a contributor, a regular on the channel, those who have commented, those who stop by, those who show support in some kind of way. Thank you to all of my friends. Not forgetting, let me do one more thing. I'm just going to put this in a video because I was asked to put it in a video. But I'm not gonna put the sound on, but I'm gonna just show the video for everybody. And this is another significant thing because, like the friends we have are so special, and the time that we have is also very, very, you should cherish that time. So that event that's going on for True Tone Electronics, they're having an event with the ticket sales that go to the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Now, that being said, I want to actually share a bit of this video here where my friend Ian Richardson and his daughter are announcing winners for the Heart and Stroke Foundation. This is at Toronto Audio Fest, where they're giving away a number of items, and the proceeds from this event go out to the Heart and Stroke Foundation. So this is Ian and his daughter here, and this video was captured at the event at Toronto Audio Fest. There's Sarah and Dylan here, and Clayton, actually from the Kevro group, which I got to shout out to those guys, because that's how I was able to acquire the Monitor Audio Studio 89s, which are actually on sale this week. I need to pull those down, but there's Ian doing his draw, and yeah, I thought that was a very special thing. And I'm not going to get into it, but if Ian chooses to at some time, maybe he'll tell that story. But yeah, shout out to Clayton and Sheldon and the Kevro guys for seeing fit that I borrow, some Monitor Audio stuff, which I'm incredibly grateful for, because I think the Monitor Audio sounds really good. It's got so much potential in their performance for a bookshelf so small and unique. I've got a rack in front of it there, but you guys know what it is. Their videos are all on my channel. So yeah, special shout out to Ian, and hopefully he's doing well at Turkey Day. I can't. I praise EQ and Ed and Michelle, and I can't forget that Ian's a big part of that as well. When he was with Focal, that whole group. I mean, traveling down to Expona, he was there as well. He's a big proponent of that group, and dedicates some time and effort into seeing things through. And that was a special moment there for things. So it kind of worked out that True Tone is doing that event with the Heart and Stroke, and then that was also part of it. So I just wanted to include it. Anyways, I think that is enough for me. It's about over half an hour now. Thank you very much for all of those who are here, who see the video, who comment, who subscribe, who show their love, who appreciate any of the other videos that I've done, shared their thoughts, who were polite about their comments. I appreciate that most of all. So I'm thankful for all that has happened, that we are here, that we have time with our friends, and we should not waste that time. Reach out to them, spend time with them, give your thanks, and the most significant thing you can is spending time with others. So thank you for spending your time with me. So I will see everybody in the next video. I don't know when that is going to be. I'm going to spend another weekend with the Mako Macarias. This will probably be the last weekend with that set. They're probably going to head back. Then I'm going to rotate in the Kef Audio, the Kef R11 Metas, see how those sound. Those should be in my system for the next foreseeable future. I don't see them disappearing at any point. But yeah, we'll be back. Maybe Friday, Saturday, we'll do lives in the evening. It's usually about 5, 6 p.m. So set the notifications, then come back and check everything out. And I'll see everybody in the next video. Enjoy your happy Thanksgiving for whatever you're happy and thankful for. And then I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.